Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. I'm here with J1 Angel 3.
What's up, guys?
Finally back. Glad to have a Rocket League player back because we had Addison last time, so we're just like, yo, he hit it in. But we're gonna have some actual sayings and whatnot. Anyway, we're here. ACU versus Roger State. Gonna be playing CSL, and yeah.
Yep, this will be a best of 5 series in the C-Star League, and AC will be going against, as Sean said, Roger State. Looks like they are still getting ready for the match. The match started pretty soon because this was scheduled for 9 p.m.
Yep. And we're already in the lobby, so they're just getting loaded up, whatnot. Probably figuring out server stuff, testing it. I actually don't know where Roger State is. I could probably look that up real quick. Let me look. Roger State University. This is in Claremore, Oklahoma. So it's pretty close. Pretty close to home. Should be no lag issues. There we go.
So we're under off. ACU is going to be a blue team over here. Bears got an early attack. However, RSU from Still Young gets it in. He's rocking the Merc, which is an interesting choice, using the big body of it. Prime, low boost, trying to get a quick wave dash on, pre-flipping it, going up. Looks like Bears going up, trying to get it to the corner where you can possibly get a pass off to wall. RSU's passing it off across the goal. It seems like they're low boost. Wall taking it up, trying to get a nasty angle on there, unable to.
That was almost crazy.
Prime going up, Albatross unable to get it over ACU. Wall going up, Music puts it down in front of the goal. However, they're quickly going to go up. It seems like the speed of ACU is going definitely higher from previous times that we've seen them. It's just slowly improve. What do you think of that, Sean?
Yeah, I was talking to you earlier how much ACU has improved team-wise in the air. You see a lot of things like this where they've had that synergy and Prime with that close shot, and they're just sticking it to their side. I don't even think it's gone to ACU side.
Definitely. ACU is definitely more aggressive a team. Just super just like on the ball always, trying to get it on. And they're definitely boost starving. As you can see, they're just like super slow, the state right there. Oh, an open shot from Prime right there.
Yeah, just going across, and as you said, no boost. You actually saw right there, he still took the boost. And Orange is just going to be left out to dry and going to be caught out of position.
Definitely. So ACU's up 1-0 right now as there's still 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. Wall taking off a fast kickoff, however, barely loses it as it goes out their side. But Prime gets quickly possession of it, looking to cut. Wins the 50 against it. Still Young beating Bear, but Bear gets the read off of him and dunks it in his face. Wall trying to get a shot on it, unable to. Prime reading it and taking it up off the wall. Prime trying to get a pass to Bear mid, however is unable to as it gets blocked. Wall goes for a bump. Still Young trying to get up there. Prime getting more boost back. Seems to be the last defenders. Gets it up. Wall going up for the boost. Gets a nice pass in. Trying to fake something. However, Albatross is going to be there. But Prime's going to be there for another touch. Wins the 50. Still Young on the wall. Going up with the Merc. Try to look for almost for a flip reset. Gets it over one. However, Prime's going to be there for the save. Prime passing the wall. Wall on the wall. Ironically. Going up. Bear is getting the pass right here.
Oh, into that corner.
Wall getting it over one. However, doesn't have the boost. Oh, Bear slightly missing the shot.
Good setup.
Prime passing it back. Pass back. Wall. Pass it back. Just the amount of insane passing plays they have right there. Just trying to confuse the defense. Just they definitely improved as a team.
Nice clear.
Wall passing it off to Bear. Wall's definitely looking up extended. However, Bear's unable to get anything on that. Prime going up to Bear, who's extended. Unable to read it. Definitely hard to hit it back outwards on that aerial. Still Young passing it mid. Wall getting the backboard clear off. Pretty simple. Prime unable to get it past Albatross. He got red. Albatross bumping Bear. He's able to get a good clear. Bumps Wall. So definitely heavy bumping plays right there.
Yeah, it seems like Orange just cannot get the setup, and they manage to clear it every time, and that's going to be a goal from the, what was that, the corner?
From the corner clear right here. Prime just gets a beautiful shot right here. As you can see, Roger State had no third man back as they were super aggressive, and he could just not get back in time. Was not ready for that big boom clear straight onto net. So beautiful shot by Prime, reading it and realizing that it was an open goal.
Yeah, and they probably got frustrated with how many shots they were trying to take. So they're just like, you know, bring all three up, and then Prime just had that open goal.
Definitely.
Again, on Roger State's side.
ACU just gets it like a little bit more to get boost, and they start the counterattack right here. ACU just definitely just not letting up the pressure on this.
Wall.
Bear. Oh, Wall gets demoed, so they're definitely going to alleviate some pressure on the Rogers State side. However, they're playing it slow, and ACU is just trying to keep it fast-paced, trying to keep it up their normal pressure. Wall right here trying to get it off the corner, pass to mid, Bear. However, Stillyoung's going to be there for the read. Prime keeping it up, trying to get it mid, just constantly barraging them down mid. So if they make one defensive mistake, it's an immediate goal.
Yeah, it definitely seems ACU is reading these plays, catching them before they even get to set up, while ACU is taking the opportunity. Nice air control there.
Bear coming up, passing it mid for Wall. Wall with a backwards aerial jump to Bear. Bear unable to get a shot on the goal, but Wall is able to put it there. ACU just keep barraging him over and over and over again. Barely off the top. Wall trying to beat Stillyoung, however, was unable to read him. Stillyoung gets a nice, good clear to the side. However, gets demoed by Bear to allow Prime to take it up. Bear beating up Roger State. Wall's got open space. He's got the boost. However, Stillyoung's not going to be there. Bear's putting it back up on for Prime. Prime taking a shot and scores it off.
That was like a all three of ACU touched it there. Of course, Wall with the spin off the wall into Prime with the nasty angle. Yeah, there's nothing you can do there, really.
Bear just having that nice hit off the backboard, so Prime has the entire goal to shoot at rather than just trying to aim for the corners. So it was really nice by Bear on that pass.
20 seconds left here. And
ACU sitting in a comfortable 3-0 lead. Wall in the extended position right there. Wall has an open net, however, is unable to get there. His Albatross gets there real fast. Prime unable to pass it mid. Bear just taking it slow, making sure they don't get scored on. Bear getting a nice clear across to the corner. Corner's the best friend. And Wall letting it touch down.
There it is, a pretty convincing 3-0 from ACU. Just catching Roger State's setups every single time in the air. Of course, the constant barrage. And Prime, actually, with all three goals. I did not even notice that. Good stuff.
Excellent stuff. Prime with the hat trick already, setting up from crazy passes from Wall and Bear. As you saw that last pass, there was 3 touches. Just Wall trying to take it up, gets denied. Bear coming up with the counterattack, hitting it off the backboard for Prime to drill it in all the way.
Yeah, and after that second shot, you might have thought that Bear was going for the shot, but he actually just hit it back to Prime. And caught Orange lacking. So that's definitely going to be in the montage. All 3 touching it. That was really sick.
Definitely. And it's just really good because you're convincing, or as a defensive player, you have the ball cam on, and you're just looking at the ball like, oh, he's going to take a shot, he's going to take a shot.
Yeah.
You never see the person that's on the ground waiting for there. And before you finally see him, it's starting too late because you're defending against a shot that's going to be off the backboard.
For sure. And it looks like game 2 is about to start.
So this is a best of 5 series, so ACU just needs to win 2 more to take the series against Roger State. So it looks like they're waiting to go. Game number 2 is about to be underway. ACU is still blue side. So here it goes. Game number 2 underway with 5 minutes there. Prime wins a kickoff. However, Stillyoung is going to try to take the corner. Stillyoung's going to try to take advantage. Bear's going to be there. Unable to get a touch on it. However, Stillyoung is going to miss that open goal from there, given the ACU pass. Unfortunate.
Yeah,
however,
so free for Orange, and they were not able to capitalize.
Wall going for a breezy flick and is unable to connect that last second.
Yeah, speaking of capitalizing, holy moly.
Bear passing it down mid to Prime. However, Prime gets beat barely by Stillyoung as Roger State takes a quick 1-0.
Yeah, that was a good conversion off the clear attempt, and Stillyoung with a pretty nice angle. Darn.
That's where the big body Merc comes in. You can just get the slightly ones in the 50-50s and gets it slightly faster. Bear going for a kickoff, takes it off to the side. Stillyoung's going to be there ready for it. Stillyoung's going to get it past 1, trying to still control it off. Taking it to the corner, surprisingly, where he loses the 50-50. However, Prime's going to be there ready for it. Roger State's passing it down mid. ACU Wall passing into Wall. However, Wall gets barely beat. Prime gets hit off, so unable to get it. Prime realizing it was a pass across, not wanting to touch that. Wall unable to win the 50 as he gets beat on that.
Nice
Bear
block.
back post, waiting on it. Prime, Sir Doinks coming up. Gets demoed by Bear, so definitely leaving some pressure from there. Bear passing into Cross, taking a shot on it. Unable to get a shot on there as a defender. Passing to Wall. Wall taking it up the wall, trying to get something on it. However, flips and cancels all his momentum.
Okay.
Wall.
Oh, kind of bouncing.
Wall's
off
mid,
the
unable to
back.
get anything on that. Prime's getting it back towards mid. However, Sir Doinks just catches it nice and tries to set up for the counter attack. ACU scrambling back to there. Wall getting a nice clear off the wall. Prime pinning it down mid. A Wall is going to get beat, however. Still young, gets a demo on Wall, and so go for the corner boost. However, it was not spawned there. So hopefully ACU will be able to pick up that corner boost.
Yeah, we see a lot more pressure coming out from Rogers State, and ACU's having to defend. But you know, as I say that, Bear going up.
Oh, barely gets denied from Still Young. But definitely, it's a change of pace from the game number 1.
Yeah, definitely in the favor more of Rogers State. Still only 1-0 though, with 3 minutes left. ACU could definitely get the lead.
Bear right here taking the corner or the mid boost from them. Unable to. Oh, bounces off the post.
Oh, but he gets it
Unfortunate. Gets it back. Was he able to put it in? No. Albatross barely there. However, they're definitely boost starved right now. As Wall gets it over 1 and gets it over 2, but however, Stilling's going to be there. As ACU gets back into the defensive rotation. They're going to 1-15 up there. Wall has plenty of time with this. 84 boost. So he's going to try to get something out of this. Looks like just a pass it mid. Try to get past 1. Bears looking mid. Prime with a second touch. Right across the goal. However, anyone is unable to capitalize on that.
Yeah, again, the second time, just not able to get in front of the goal. And we'll see it go back to Rogers State side.
Prime getting a nice pass down mid. However, both the people are back past half court. So definitely playing more of a defensive style right here because they definitely do not want to get burned like they did in the first goal. Prime looks to be the extender right here. Bear's going to looking for a pass to Prime right here as he's waiting for there. Bear's dribbling it, unable to, and Prime hits it back to Wall slightly too fast. Wall looks to get it backward cleared off. Going for a flip reset, however, unable to get it. Looks like there's a shot on goal. Prime saving it, bouncing up mid. Bear passing it to Prime. Prime looking for Wall down mid. However, he gets beat by Still Young.
Yeah, not much boost.
Wall taking it up, gets a nice. Bear just looking to boom it. Has low boost, so he's going to try to win a 50 right here. He's unable to, as Still Young has nice car control. Prime, nice, getting in front of that, cutting it off so they don't get an easy shot in there. Prime getting it past Sir Doinks as well. ACU on the counterattack with 3-1. Prime gets his last touch in. Wall mid. Oh, Still Young barely gets into frost with him.
Even though he got demoed, still got it passed, but the attack is still on. Can
Gets
Prime get
cleared.
this?
Prime unable to. Albatross going off for a double touch. It misses the double touch, so Wall's able to easily get it clear off of it. Bear going up, unable to get it, faking for Prime as he gets a nice clear on it. Prime reading it, unable to get the read into the goal. He's going to look to take the corner boost, unable to. Bear going off for a ceiling shot. Gets it past the 1. Oh, Wall gets bumped from the defender. Unfortunate.
Time and
30
time
seconds
again,
left.
ACU has been so close, and they only need 1 to tie it up, and they can definitely take it in overtime.
Wall cutting it off, so not letting him get the flick on it. 30 seconds left. Wall playing it close to the corner. Bear unable to get anything past Sir Doinks. Prime taking it up. Still Young passing it down mid. They're keeping it away from ACU. They're just trying to stall it the last couple of seconds here in the game. Bear putting it mid for Prime. Wall faking it for Prime. Prime gets a nice shot on the goal. Barely saved from Albatross. 5 seconds left. ACU is on the offensive right now. Will they be able to capitalize? The game doesn't end until the ball touches the ground.
Yep.
So they still have time. Wall keeping it alive and unable to get it to the lip where it'll go back up on the wall.
Yeah, it looked like he would have been able to make it, but just barely wasn't in there in time. And, wow, that was really, really close. A lot of, you know, both the teams trying to get the ball in mid. No one could really get the shot, and Orange will take it by getting that early goal. I think that goal was like in the first minute, and the rest 4 minutes seemed to be just them trying to get something going.
It was unfortunate, that goal. It was just in a quick counterattack.
Yeah.
And you saw there was many. It kind of shifted the way ACU played a little bit as they were playing more defensive after that goal.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want that same wide open goal to come out like, from being super aggressive.
And we actually saw that a lot with the match earlier this week. Snakes in the Grass, all their goals were from behind the midline. Like, they didn't get a single goal from on ACU's side. So I think ACU has been struggling a little bit with, keeping the man back. But once they did, they swept Snakes in the Grass. So it seems like the long back shots, if that makes sense, seems to be ACU's biggest weakness. So we'll see if they're able to, one, get control of the ball more ahead of Rogers State and see if they can get some going.
All right, game number 3 is underway, 1-1 in the series as ACU takes off. Wall has plenty of boost, passing it to Prime. However, it's going to get cut off quickly by Still Parker. Wall and Bear almost double committing right there as Albatross gets a nice clear to the corner. Bear looks like he has control of the ball, going off for a ceiling. Unable to. Gets a nice pinch off of it. Is he won the 50? He wins the 50 to Wall, which is in the corner. Looks like a pass to mid to Prime. Gets it off the wall to Albatross. Prime taking a nice corner shot. However, RSU is going to be there, or Sir Dorrance is going to be there. Bear taking it up in the corner. Prime taking a nice shot off the crossbar, barely missing it. Wall, 56 boost. Looks to pack up instead of taking the corner boost here. But he's been passed mid to Prime. Prime unable to take a shot as he was slightly too slow. Bear taking a nice shot on there. Barely saved by Albatross as he's coming up. Definitely is a defensive breakdown over there for Rogers State as ACU barely misses it and gets the corners. So it looks like Stillwood taking a shot. Still young, taking a shot. And gets demoed. So Prime, low boost on the Wall. Try passing it to mid to Bear as it gets quickly denied and cleared. Wall, freshly demoed, has time to get boost. 69 boost, plenty of boost to do something with this. Going off the top, trying to get a ceiling shot as they quickly approach it. The one thing about taking it up like that is that if their opponents don't respect it and charge immediately at you, it's hard to do anything with it.
Yeah, and it seems like ACU has been so close with these setups, going across the goal so many times. And it's just unfortunate that they haven't been able to get that shot on target.
Definitely. ACU just needs a couple more just good passes like that and just to nail them in past it. Rogers State defensive.
Yeah, once you shoot at the goal enough times, it'll go in.
Eventually it'll go in.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Prime getting faked as he's trying to go for this thing. Bear putting it back in the corner, buying some time for the rest of his teammates to defend. Bear flicking it over one. Gets it past Wall. 20 boost. See what he does here. Gets it past one. Setting it up for Bear. Bear's playing it slow, however. Gets behind the ball, so Rogers State has control of it. Wall booming it back up towards mid. However, no one's going to be there as they're all low boost. Wall demoing one, so it's a one-on-one attack right now. Bear gets up there faster than Rogers State. Wins a 50 to bring it back up towards midfield. However, Rogers State quickly recovers and is able to take advantage of the ball going straight up. Prime putting it up to Wall. Wall and Bear hitting each other off the board, leaving the thing wide open.
Yeah, that self bump actually hurt them a lot because both of them went pretty much towards mid, leaving only Prime to be in position.
It was unfortunate from that double commit hitting each other, and then Bear unfortunately backflipped when he meant to pre-flip into it.
Mm-hmm.
So 1-0 with 2:15 remaining. Wall with 100 boost, going up. Go for a flip reset, puts it in mid. However, the flip reset was too low to the ground. So they're able to get any distance on that flip reset to fake out the defender. Prime getting it past one on the corner. Wall getting a double demo on there. So they're definitely going to be in a division. Wall bumping the last guy. Getting all three of them out of rotation.
Yeah, and they're just not in the position that they wanted to be. But Prime off the side.
Oh, right across the goal.
Oh,
Prime.
it's so sorry.
Barely. Wall past the wall. Wall unable to get it off. Just barely off the post.
Once again, hate to see it.
As it looks over here, Prime looking to catch it. Take it up the wall. Looks to boom it. Booms it across the other side. Bear unable to get the boom towards Wall. Wall reading it. The Bear. Bear gets it past another. Passing it to mid to Prime. Prime's taking the shot up, taking it to the corner. Still Young's going to look to beat him. However, Wall has no boost, so is unable to get off the wall. Bear putting it back towards the corner. As he reads one, unable to get to the other one, as Rogers State is now on the offensive. However, quickly intercepted by Wall, cutting it off. Prime getting a nice pinch to mid to Wall. Wall's putting it up on the backboard, so if Rogers State doesn't clear it, it's a dangerous position to be in. Bear unable to read that pass. Bear staying on the corner, waiting for a pass to him, possibly. Prime taking a shot on there. Wall going up, putting it back. Albatross getting a nice hard clear back to mid. Prime passing it to Wall. Wall passing it back. Prime putting it in front of the goal. Still going to save it. Bear has an angle on it. Putting it in, slightly unable to put it on. Prime putting it back towards mid. Wall putting a shot on and hits the post again.
Oh my goodness.
ACU barely hitting him off, trying to go for a tight angles. And it's just barely missing.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining. Wall taking it up. Wall clearing it off to the corner. Prime looking to get boost, getting ready for the last second effort. Bear putting it down, and the deflect downwards ends the game 1-0 again.
Yeah, so that'll be 2-1 currently in the best of 5 for Rogers State. And we just saw time and time again the like miscalculations. It's a heartbreaker. You know, I definitely don't think ACU is outmatched. It's just them in themselves have been missing those opportunities. So I could definitely see, like I've been saying earlier in this, if ACU can just get it down and start scoring these goals, they definitely have a shot of bringing it back.
Definitely, there's a huge disparity from 3-0 in the first game where they just ran away with it at that point. And now it's just barely 0-0, just 1-0. Just that huge shift from being super aggressive, super offensive, nailing everything, to slightly missing, hitting the crossbar, hitting the post. So it's definitely got to be taking a toll on them.
Yeah, and a lot of it doesn't even seem to be blocks. It's just like the crossbar or Prime would hit it on the top. It's it must be frustrating for ACU, but you know that's where legends are made, and you can get past it and see what you can do. Because there's always another game, there's always a new round, and right now we're in round 4. So
ACU is to win out the remaining games to win the C-Star League game right now against Rogers State. So game 4 is underway. We switch it here. Looks like Rogers State has won the kickoff. Albatross taking a nice pass over there. Having to dodge a demo. Wall putting it up. Back on the counterattack for ACU. Still getting a nice hard clear off of it. Prime goes up. Bear unable to get there. Wall passing it up to Bear. Bear getting a nice boom off of it. Rogers State was not expecting that. Still young. Trying to get it past Albatross. Extended right here, waiting for something to happen. Wall taking it up. A wide open goal from Wall.
Yeah, and you even had, I believe that was Prime. Yeah, Prime going in from the other side too. Orange just completely not even near to defend that. You know, as we said, you shoot enough times, it'll go in, and you know that's all
Eventually.
you need.
Yeah, and they're definitely capitalized on the defensive mistake of Rogers State right there. They had that double commit, and Wall just quickly power sliding his car to get that nasty angle on there, and Prime ready for the put in just in case it wasn't in there. Bear unable to win the 50 as he did not have the momentum to go there. Bear getting it past another. It gets deflected off on the backboard. However, Albatross is going to be there. Albatross gets it past Wall. Wall starts heading towards back post, going up. Gets a nice angle on it so it wouldn't go up. Bear's extended, looking for a pass. However, he's unable to get one. Wall barely missing the mid boost as it goes in. Wall coming around. Nice. Looking for an attack on the Wall. It's a nice pass to Bear. Bear passing it down to Wall. Wall!
That was nasty. Again, the air control Wall is known for. An amazing pass to Bear, who passes it back. Wow. That was nice.
Just the amount of vision that you need for that. Rogers State was definitely not expecting that. Bear coming across. Prime winning the kickoff, taking it off to Rogers State corner as he has to decide going for ball or boost. So Wall's able to capitalize on there. Going back up the wall. However, Bear's just going to put it back across so that Prime get a nice touch on there. Prime with a nasty angle. However, still going to be able to save it. Wall coming up, putting it back in the corner. Bumping Still Young to get one on the shot. And Bear, nasty angle in!
Oh my gosh, again. And here we can see ACU, they're getting it down. We saw this the last 2 games. They were just off. They've dialed it in. They've got the protractor. He's got the angles. And wow. Again, 3-0. Pretty commandingly. It's not even like their aggression turned up. It's just like they got it down. And we can see the results.
They're nailing all the shots now. They're making advantage of the opportunities that Roger State's giving them.
Yeah.
So looks like over here, Roger State taking a short goal right here. ACU kind of stuck in their own corner right here, playing it slow, while getting in a hard clear over it. Sir Doink's able to get off of it, while barely missing on the post. Bear unable to read off that awkward bounce off the ceiling. Prime, 26 boost, able to get the clear on there. As it goes back up. Still Young playing it slow. However, gets bumped by Bear, so he's unable to take a clean shot on that. Wall getting it over Albatross. Albatross getting the back pass in, so Wall wouldn't be able to continue it. Sir Doink's playing it slow. Looks like they conserve boost with the way he feathered that way. Wall, 74 boost. Has plenty of boost to do something. Passing it back. Still Young getting it over 2 of them. However, Bear's going to get that clear up away from the front of the goal. Wall winning the 50. Still Young putting a shot on there. Prime's going to be there for that easy save, however. Still Young passing it back to Bear. However, Bear was ready for that. 52 boost. However, Stone's going to beat him there as he was trying to get a more positional angle. Bear getting it over 2 of them to Wall.
Gosh. And then we saw that was like, what, 5 shots coming out of Roger State into the immediate conversion. That great pass in front of the goal, and Wall in the perfect position. Yeah, this is a whole different ACU.
Definitely. As it was like mentioned before, how with ball cam, you cannot see anything that's happening around because you were just focused on the ball. So Bear just passing it up, and they're like, oh, okay, the ball's in middle now. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Just to see the Wall's car coming flying in to easy for the goal.
Yeah, and there's nothing you can do in that.
Prime for this double touch.
Wall,
Unable to.
Pass back to Prime. Maybe Bear? No.
Prime was low boost, unable to get anything. However, gets it over 2. Has to beat 1 more. However, Albatross is barely going to get the 50 on that one.
Oh.
And Bear is able to get 1 touch off the save. However, just unable to get that last one.
Yeah, that corner shot is hard. I think he was under it too, and we'll see. Yeah, he had turned left, so he was not really in a good position there.
Difficult save to save right there. Bear gave it his best, but it's still a 4-1 lead with 1 minute, 34 seconds left to go. Wall going for the speed kickoff. Gets the boost, however, unable to get it up the wall like he wanted to. Albatross setting it down. Wall's ready for this. Still Young. Just doing up. Wall getting the flick off of 1. Looks like the pass. Wall's keeping it up. Just waiting for them to do something with it. Albatross. Ready for it. Prime. Gets the dunk on 1. Bear able to. Prime gets the bump on it. However, Wall will get beaten slightly. Roger State unable to take a shot on the goal as ACU gets the nice one over there. Bear pre-jumping, unable to read it off. However, Prime's going to be there back for there. Wall and Prime accidentally bumping each other, leaving no third man back. However, Bear will be there fast enough for the clear. Prime passing it up to Bear. Bear is going to keep going up as he's waiting for a second touch off of Prime.
Yeah, and we're kind of back in this cycle of ACU passing it to mid and then them passing it back. And just ACU struggling for a clear.
Unable to as it just soars up. Prime's got to be low boost, waiting for it to come down.
It's kind of in a good position for ACU. No, they're going to hit it back mid. Maybe. Just a struggle to try to get it ahead of the other team.
Looks like the good thing ACU's like up in points right now, so they're just trying to waste time. So it's a good spot to be in right now.
It's sort of the same thing we saw every game is Roger State was ahead, but they were able to just keep on putting up the pressure. And the ball hits the ground.
It'll be done.
Yep, there it is.
Right here. So ACU taking it 4-1 in that series.
Commandingly, completely different, execution from the last 2 games. Way closer to the first game as we saw. And yeah, some amazing shots. Again, the montage is going to be looking muy fantastico from those passes. Wall going off.
Definitely. They're just like meshing really well together.
Yeah.
The passes from that Bear Prof has provided to both the first game where Prime scored all the goals to this game where I believe it was another
Three-
hat trick from
Yeah, it
Wall,
was 3 Wall and then 1
one
Prime.
Bear.
1 Prime.
Prime, like a 1 Prime. So just this, as you said, getting the protractor out, measuring the nasty angles.
Yeah.
So
They must have had a bad one the last couple games, but this will be the decider. Currently 2-2 Rogers State, and let me press spectate. And we're in.
So game number 5, this decides all the marbles.
Yep.
So Wall taking it up to the corner off the fast kickoff. Gets in the way of Albatross, so he's unable to get it. Bear wins the 50, getting it mid. However, Sir Doinks is going to be there. Prime's going to be there fast enough for Wall. Wall getting the pre-jump off of there to getting in the nice. Bear missing the boost. However, gets control of the ball. Setting it up on a tee for Wall to hit it off. Sir Doinks getting the nice touch on there. Prime's going to be there, however. However, unable to win the 50 as Sir Doinks takes the boost with him.
Yeah, ACU looks like they're pretty low on boost, but they'll get it on Rogers State's side. Ooh, nice bump.
Still Young unable to use the boost that he just collected from there as he starts positioning towards the attack. Bear heading towards back corner. Wall bouncing it up. Ooh, beautiful car control from Wall.
Oh.
However, Albatross will be there ready for the put down
Yeah, I
into
think
the goal.
ACU thought that clear had them safe, but Albatross being in the perfect spot. Yeah, I think what was that? Bear missed it there. Bit unfortunate.
Definitely unfortunate from ACU. However, 4 minutes still left in the game. 1-0. Plenty of time to still score it for them. Sir Doinks unable to get a hard shot on there, and Prime will not let it go in.
Very quick aggression.
Wall
Okay.
getting a nice touch off the backward aerial. Sir Doinks putting it back up for ACU to do something with it. Bear passing it up towards the right side of the field, however, unable to do anything. Still Young, using that Merc, just that big body. Unable to do anything. Bear passing it up to Prime. Prime with a redirect, pass to almost a shot. It looks like he was going for a pass to Prime right there.
Yeah.
But it's always hard with a backward redirect because it comes so fast at you. Still coming up off of it. A double commit from ACU right there from
Once
Bear and
again,
Wall.
That's scary to watch. The double commits is what cost them the goal that
Wall
other game.
had an
Good
open
shot.
goal, however, unable to get it off. He's trying to maneuver his way so he wouldn't get bumped, and just at the end, unable to convert on it. Prime headed back as Sir Doinks gets a nice, just little soft tap off of it. Wall looks to catch it right here. He's got Prime in front of him. Snake dribbling it, unable to get that final pop off, however, to put it in the goal. Bear has time, taking a shot off the top corner,
Oh!
and it gets put in from Bear.
Yeah, I don't know if he managed to bump him, if Prime got this bump, or they both just kind of missed. I don't know.
Prime was-
I think they just both missed
Yeah, they
it.
both missed. Prime was definitely going for the bump, so
Yeah.
Rogers State had to dodge that.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good quick thinking to go for that bump there. And they'll tie it up.
Prime playing it slow, 70 boost back there. Smart decision as he just takes it back up to the corner and getting the boost. He's back on the counterattack. Gets it past one. However, Stilling's going to be there. But he quickly recovers off of it. Taking a nice open clear on the side as Rogers State's back in the defensive. Unable to get that redirect towards mid as Sir Doinks takes it up. Bear gets a nice 50 up there above it. Prime's going to take a nice shot on it. Wall has some time if he gets it past Albatross. Taking a shot.
Yeah, they ran with it. Albatross was close, but not quite enough. You can see them racing for the ball. Wall's going to get up there first.
Just a nice little doink off the top of his car.
Yeah.
Getting it straight in.
And AC will take the lead if they can hold it. They will take this set.
Prime losing the kickoff over here towards Wall. However, Bear gets a demo, so giving Wall plenty of time to do whatever he wants with it.
Over Albatross.
Wall unable to get it past the third member, Still Young. Still Young cutting a shot on there. However, Prime's going to be there. Still Young passing it back. Wall getting another demo on there. Prime passing it to Wall. Wall has plenty of space. Still Young to quickly deny him though as he quickly rushes up towards it. Wall going for a demo. Gets another demo.
Yeah, it's 3.
3 in quick succession from Wall in the demo.
Yeah, and I think that's actually making Orange lose a lot of pressure because they're keeping up definitely, but ACU might have the possession here off the wall.
Wall getting a nice pinch off the wall. Bear sitting it down. However, anyone's unable to capitalize in there as they were beat from the other side. Wall, 0 boost. Unable to get the flip on there. Just unfortunate timing on his boost.
Yeah. I respect the attempt, though.
Bear has just enough boost to get it
Across the
Madman.
Oh.
However, Albatross will be there for the quick clear to Bear. Prime bumping Albatross, buying some time. Wall
Ooh.
putting it up towards the corner so they wouldn't get an easy shot in there.
Oh, could
And-
not get enough in the goal to knock that out.
And just unfortunate. Prime got a little too far into the goal to be able to save it. It was a nice shot from Still Young.
Good attempt, though. 2-2, still alive. Woo, it's getting close.
1 minute left. Definitely a nail biter towards
Yeah.
the end.
Okay, bit of a stalemate up into the
Wall.
ceiling.
Look at there. Still Young does not recover fast enough. Wall putting it back towards Prime. Prime's definitely got a pass right here. He's looking to pass back mid. Wall putting it back up to the corner. Sirdoink's putting it down. Bear quickly saying no as it's 2-1 as Sirdoinks is all the other side. Bear winning another 50 is back up towards mid where ACU is going up. Prime going up. However, barely gets beat by Albatross. Wall has plenty of time to come up here. Puts it up off the corner. Wall faking him out. Prime taking a shot. However, barely gets read by the pre-flip on the Sirdoinks. Prime hitting the corner boost so that they do not have the boost to quickly go on the counterattack. Wall trying to gather boost as he's sitting under low 0.
Cross
Prime
mid.
putting it down mid.
Oh,
Wall
yeah.
putting it in.
Nice. Again, that catching him slipping, really. You can see Still Young barely got anything, not really clearing it off. And Wall in the perfect position, gets it past that orange there. What is his name? Sirdoink?
Sirdoinks.
Yeah. And 22 seconds left. All
ACU.
ACU has to hold it.
Ace used to hold on. 20 seconds left. Bear unable to read it, however, buys time. Unable to. Prime reading the nice shot on there as he was back post for that one, ready for it. 10 seconds left as the last countdown comes down. Wall with 78 boost, trying to buy some time for ACU. 3 seconds left. One good clear could do it for ACU. And the ball gets put down.
Wow. An amazing set of games there. That was a nail biter, as you said. every which way. I wish there was like a highlight reel, just to see everything that happened. ACU, the second and third game, look a little shook after those quick goals, and then they stall them out. But then the amazing focus, brought out the calculators, brought out what they needed to start making these shots, and eventually win in the end.
Yeah, they did really, really well. As you said, the new protractor must have helped out. So
Yeah, and you can actually see here, I'll switch it back just real quick, that even though Prime had 0 goals, this man was all over it. 514 score, setting up 5 saves. Just amazing teamwork overall. That's what got them the dub.
the 2 assists from Prime this
Yeah.
game. So the entire series, everyone was sharing the love
Yeah.
on the passing plays. And Roger State was just clearly not ready for all the different passing plays that ACU
Yeah.
had up their sleeves.
And it seemed like they had ACU figured out a bit. Like I was saying, those second and third games at ACU once they got it down. So yeah, it is currently 9:40. That was a 3-2 win over Roger State. I believe. Let me check. I think ACU was 2-1 in CSL. And now let me just pull up my notes real quick. Yeah, so Roger State ACU was actually 1-1. They are now 2-1 in this run of CSL. And they will be going against IGL Synergy at 10 p.m. I don't know if I'm going to leave the stream on. Probably. I think we'll just leave the stream on until 10 p.m. because that is when the match is scheduled. And, we'll be back.
So hopefully ACU Purple will be able to ride this nice high of that nail biter close
Yeah.
to the finish against IGL Synergy.
Yeah.
And IGL Synergy seems like to be from another gaming called the Indie Gaming League.
Yeah.
That's what IGL stands for. So maybe that's the synergy from there. So ACU Purple doing an awesome job in C-Star League as they go 2-1 in this. So
Yeah, we will catch y'all at 10 p.m. for that game. Stick around. Let me get the right in string because I haven't gotten every time. See you.
we have a surprise interview with our very own Bear, the captain of ACU Purple. So, Bear, how do you feel about that closing nail biter of a game as y'all won by 1 point?
It was good. You know, it feels good to get the win. Feel like we fought hard. The first game we thought it was going to be an easy series, but sort of slept on the second game, and it turned out to be a nice 5-game series. But we closed out in the end. We're happy about that. So
Awesome, definitely. And the first 2 games, y'all won by 3 points, but every time y'all lost barely by 1 point as many shots go across. So what do you feel about that?
that it came down to our finishing. We had so many chances, I felt like, but there were times where we struggled to finish. When we did finish, we got the win. So luckily, we finished more often than not.
Awesome. And what do we need to expect from ACU Purple coming forward as our team 10 p.m. game comes in?
Expect a little bit of the same energy. Of course, Wall's going to be departing for this game. We'll bring in Smith or Logan. Solid player. Love playing with him. Been playing with him longer than Wall, but Wall's got the skill. Not to diminish Logan at all, but I think it'll be fun. It'll be good. Logan can hit shots out of nowhere, so I'd say be looking for that. Yeah, it'll be fun. Hopefully we'll come away with the win again. Go 2-0 today. So
Awesome. Well, we definitely look forward for that 2-0 in C-Star League to bring y'all up to a 75% win percentage.
thank you.
So thank you so much, Bear, for the interview.
Of course.
And do you have any final words or remarks to say?
Go Cats.
Wildcats.
you come over? Dying to know where you came from. We're breaking open. Feel like our future's just begun. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into your world. Waiting for no one. We're headed straight up for the sun. They'll never notice. We'll take these cities on our own. And all I know is that we lost time. If we stay right here, we could free ourselves inside. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together. Just lead me into your world. We'll stay awake forever. We'll hide away where no one knows. Let's run away together on our own. Just lead me into
Welcome, guys, back to the stream. My name is Juan,
And I'm Wall.
and together we are Juan Wall. So, welcome back, guys. I got Wall casting right here. As it said, Wall was off this game, so Logan will be joining him this next game. So now we got our very own Wall helping me co-cast this next game in IGL.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game. You know, I mean, obviously these are my teammates, right? Bear and Wall. I mean, Bear and Prime, and then also Logan. But definitely three people I trust a lot. You know, I definitely think they could pull out this dub, and looking forward to it.
Definitely. We are ready for the next game as we are waiting for our opponents to do it. And it is in this league is IGL, so Indie Gaming League. And ACU Purple is hoping to get another win to close out the night to be 2-0 for the night. So this will be against Synergy. So it would be ACU Purple versus Synergy in IGL. And now we are looking at the statistics of ACU Purple going in.
And you know, when it comes to statistics, I expect to see a lot of assists. Definitely an assist-oriented team. A lot of passing. As someone who's on the team, you know, I'd know. So there's definitely a lot of passing, and like probably gonna be a lot of shots too. You know, we like to play our aggression. But yeah, what do you think?
I think that you have really clearly stated it. Like, as we've seen in the past game, the past series that you just played in, it was super hyper aggressive. Like the games that y'all won them 3-0.
Yeah.
Except for that last game where it was just about 5-1. So as we hear on the background, you can hear the starting as ACU Purple is now joining into the game. So it looks like it's going to be another best of 5 series. So hopefully ACU Purple will get a clean sweep, and if not, take the win against the next person on IGL. So it sounds like we were unable to join. So maybe there's still some server issues or they're still trying to connect. We're still trying to figure out what's happening. So we're still looking up the result and how ACU Purple is doing in IGL. So IGL is just the indie gaming league, as we previously stated. It's just a tournament just for fun. It's just for bragging rights if you win. So hopefully we'll be able to do it good. ACU is in tier number
I think it's 1.
1. Tier number 1, which is the highest tier. So that means that there's 1,650 plus MMRs, which is in the range of Grand Champ now, and all the way up to the very tip tops of Supersonic. So, as in the chat it says ACU is currently 2-1 in IGL, so hopefully they can go to 3-1 and get the 75%.
And we're about to kick it off here.
So game number 1 is underway, and as we quickly switch over, you will see that ACU won Synergy won the kickoff, as Synergy is going to be blue on this time, and ACU is going to be the away team, which is yellow. The ACU kickoff is unable to do much right here. Bear's quickly going to get a save right here. Little Bud's going to put it up to the mid. Schmidt's going to get a nice clear up towards the mid. However, Fear's going to put it down against the wall. Going to read it off. Schmidt's going to fake him away. Bear take a shot on goal. However, he's going to get hit by Little Bud. Little Bud, 0 boost, going to take it up the wall. Gets teed off for Fear to get up there. Prime getting a nice boom towards mid. Schmidt unable to beat him up there. Schmidt gets a nice beat, putting back up to the corner. Bear putting it up. Going across back to Prime. Prime with boost, trying to get up here. Beats him, puts it up towards mid. However, they're both going to be there. Fear unable to read anything off of it as it just slowly bounces off. Schmidt putting it up towards the mid, getting the boost. Prime putting it on there, unable to get the read. Bear putting it across. Coco going to get it. Coro going to get it off across. Big Schmidt, 50 boost, trying to get back up towards it. Prime putting it back in the corner, getting yeeted all the way back, however. Bear gets a nice pinch on there, trying to get a Cucker pinch back into the goal. Coro going to take it up off. Gets a nice clear on it. Prime able to read it and get it before Coro gets the second shot. Little Blood putting it back up towards Big Schmidt. Big Schmidt putting it down, however, gets demoed because of it. Bear keeping up the pressure on this. Gets a nice 50 on it, putting it above the goal. However, Fear will beat up Prime on the way. Little Bud trying to get a 50 on it. Schmidt gets it across the goal. Big Schmidt has some time on it. Gets a flick over 1. However, unable to get the second touch on that one as Fear's there for the save. Shot from Prime. Trying to go, looks like a flip reset on the wheels. So, Wall, what do you think of all this aggression and just these shots over and over again that AC Purple is showing?
I can tell you from experience, this is exactly what they want. They want to be up in the Synergy's face, and they want to just take their boost, and they also want to meet them at the ball. That's what our game plan mostly revolves around without getting too much into the specifics. So as long as they keep putting on this pressure, and Prime scores a banger onto the net. And, you know, this is going to be caused by a pass off the wall. And an unfortunate crossbar that comes in and out. But fortunately for us, it bounces up, and Prime gets the read, and he goes in.
What a nice shot from Prime, able to read that crossbar down, making sure that it comes out and about, and getting the nasty angles in. So ACU winning the kickoff as they're now on the side. Big Schmidt going up for a backwards goal, however, unable to get that backwards. It's definitely a hard angle to hit from there. Prime taking it back to the corner, 37 boost. However, unable to do much with it. Taking it back, Fear unable to recover well from that, as Prime has plenty of time taking it up. However, gets red from Coro. Big Schmidt putting it down. Little Bud putting it up. Bear's going up for the pass. Unable to do anything with it. Coro taking it to the corner boost from there, as Prime gets it off the wall, recovers nicely, puts it past the mid. Bear unable to get it off of it, as Big Schmidt's the last one back. Gets a nice pass to Bear. Is he able to take control of it? No, they'll slightly beat him. Bear waiting for extended position. Gets a nice boost up there, unable to. Fear coming in way across, however, unable to get a redirect from the side. Big Schmidt in the extended position, unable to do much. Back towards mid, looks to be rotating out. Fear, low boost, unable to do anything for that. Bear headed back towards the back post. Schmidt playing it slow, gets a nice 50 on there for Bear to clear it up. It's back up. Bear unable to get it off there. Just unfortunate shot.
Yeah, this is going to be a really unfortunate one for ACU. An unfortunate 50 from Smith comes out, and you're going to see Bear try to get a touch around Smith, but unfortunately Smith's in the way, and it pops up for Fear execute perfectly, and he's going to capitalize.
1-1, 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go. What do you think ACU needs to do to close out this game?
ACU just needs to get out of their own head right now. It seems like they're a little bit panicky on defense, but like once they get on offense, they seem like they really know where they want to be, what they want to do with the ball. So as long as we can just calm down a little bit, we can get in the game on defense. We're going to be all good. Defense is the key to this win.
Agree with that right there. Prime coming up here gets a nice clear off the defense. A beautiful demo from Big Schmidt. Gives Prime the time to flick over one, flick it over two. However, it gets over, also faking out the ACU defender. Bear gets demoed and Schmidt gets another demo, leaving it on a 2-1 situation. Koro almost knocking it in from the flip that he had. Bear gets a nice clear towards mid. Koro no boost, however, able to get it past ACU. Koro gets it over one. However, Bear's going to be there and say, no, sir, we're not letting that go in. 30 seconds left. ACU needs to score if they not want to go into overtime. Lil Bud taking it up. However, gets beat greatly by Prime. Bear taking it up, gets a nice touch off of it. It has possession of it. Giving it up to Big Schmidt. Big Schmidt wins a 50, getting it up off field. 2 seconds left. Koro putting it back on. Prime getting the pressure back up. Little Bud unable to get it from past Bear. Bear putting it across goal. Bouncing off the crossbar. Big Schmidt still has time. The ball doesn't end until it's on the ground. And unable to get the redirect onto the wall.
What a game, bro. This is prime Rocket League, let me tell you. I mean, just so much action. I mean, you can't ask for anything but in overtime, I mean, let me tell you that the pressure is definitely on it, unfortunately, for ACU. Lil Bud does get the goal. He gets a nice pass, I don't see from who, but it gets it right into the bottom left corner, and unfortunately we just weren't covering that back post well enough, and we are going to fall down game one.
It's so sad to see that. ACU just barely, narrowly missing the shot on that one. And as you were saying, it's definitely a nail-biter. Prime Rocket League, that's what we want to see. It's unfortunate that ACU was unable to close off this match. However, it's a best of 5 out series. So there's plenty of time for ACU to do it.
Yep.
So from seeing that game as a player that's on the team, what do you think ACU Purple should do to shift the tides into their balance for this next game?
I think it has a lot to do with what I said earlier about being a little bit more calm on defense. I think these touches are a little bit rushed on defense. So if we can just minimize the amount of mental pressure, then we can convert that into better touches, better play on the defensive side. This game is we are going to win or lose this game based on defense.
Hopefully we'll be able to correct the mistakes and win the game off of defense. So it looks like we're getting ready for game number 2 against Synergy. 5 minutes left in the game. Prime Rocket League, here it comes right here.
Here it comes. Speaking of Prime, I just want to talk about Prime a little bit. He's a really good player in the air. And I also want to talk about his rotations. He does a really great job of knowing when to be the third, when to be the backup. He is the backbone of this team. Oh my God.
The
Bear
ball floating cross.
Oh my God. Almost hits that. Almost gets that in. What a nail biter here. But I was saying before, Prime is the backbone of this team. I could probably say that this team wins and loses by Prime. I mean, that's how important he is to the way we play. Obviously, everyone's is equally important, but I think there's something special about the role that Prime plays on this team. Not just on the field, but off the field. And unfortunately, we are going to get scored on by Koro. Just an unfortunate touch there by ACU. It hits off the backboard. Nice pass from Lil Bro, and Koro.rl puts it in.
Yeah, I definitely agree with what you're saying. Prime is just the defensive-minded person on this team, keeping up the rotations, dictating where all the circles go. And then Beer, with his leadership, as he's the captain of ACU, has that huge responsibility of maintaining everything in the relationship. And then you, with your just known for your crazy aerials, the insane one-on-one plays. So definitely it's a really good synergy. And here Logan's going to be taking his spot over here for this one.
Hey.
And Logan has the potential to do a lot of crazy things. I've seen him do a lot of stuff. It definitely fits in the team well. Right there, look at that pass. However, Bear's unable to get it for just all that speed that they had. Probably low on boost on there. Prime taking it back up, waiting for the shot. However, unable to look to come out. Bear unable to capitalize anything, but Tabor takes the boost. Schmidt putting it down mid, back to Prime. Prime's unable to get a pass to Bear as it gets cut a little too short. However, it's just banging back and forth, playing ping pong over here with the clears back and forth, back and forth. Set up back to back. However, unable to do much. Schmidt's looking to go up. Will he be able to beat him? Yes, beats him. Pass down to Bear. Bear puts it down. Gets a shot on the goal. However, Fury Q's not going to do it. So, Fear picking it out over here. Prime unable to do much. Schmidt losing to the rotation. Letting Wall take it. I mean, not Wall. Sorry, excuse me. Prime take it. Bear putting it on. Backboard. Nice pass from Prime. However, Schmidt's unable to connect from here as he gets quickly contested. Little Bud putting it down. Gets a pass across the mid. However, unable to do much. Little Bud gets stuck on the wall. I mean, the ball. Unable to do much. Bear cutting it back towards to the middle of the goal. Prime putting it up. Unable to do much. Little Bud taking to take a shot on it. Unable to convert on it. Koro putting it up towards mid. Prime getting a nice pack up to the mid. Just the pressure from Synergy as they keep going over and over and over again. Bear putting a shot on the goal. However, Fear's going to be there for the save. Schmidt putting it up towards mid. Unable to do much with that. Well, what do you see of this situation as it's quickly unfolding? Just constantly back and forth, back and forth.
I'm starting to see a lot of pressure coming out from Synergy, a lot more than in that first game. And I think it's starting to get to ACU. I did say how the defense was going to make or break this team, but I don't think Synergy really cared. I think they're really just piling on the pressure. It kind of looks like a reverse of the first few minutes of the first game. You know, Synergy piling on the pressure. Everything that ACU throws into the midfield just keeps getting shot back at us. And eventually our boost is going to get ran out, and we are just going to have to we're going to crumble under the defense or under the offensive pressure, sorry. And we definitely have to get some better clears here, maybe some extended plays. And
Unfortunate bar down right there.
yeah, very unfortunate. Yeah, but that's overall what I'm seeing right now. So
Thank you for the insight right here. As you can see, ACU's just unfortunately not getting the strongest clears out here. But they have the good counterattacks, you see right there. They're just unable to connect with it. These constant bar downs, the ball floating across the goal. It's just unfortunate. ACU just needs to get the good clears so they can go on the quick counterattacks that they are right here. Another counterattack opportunity coming from ACU right here. As it goes across the goal right here. Don't do much. Little Bud gets it over. Big Schmidt, however, Bear's going to be there on the wall, ready for it. Gets a pre-flip, however, unable to do much with it. Staying up extended right here. Prime getting a clear off the backboard. However, Core's going to be there, puts it down for hopefully Big Schmidt. Big Schmidt unfortunately gets bumped. 10 seconds left. ACU has to make something of this quickly. If not, they lose the game. They're 1-0 right now. Taking it up the wall, smart decision. Koro putting it down and not letting anything coming out of that.
yeah, and that's going to do it to you. I mean, the score was really close, but I'm not sure if that really tells the story here. I mean, there was a lot of shots put on by Synergy.
Just the constant bombardment of all the shots over and over and over again. Definitely wore down ACU, and that one shot just came in from the bombardment of all those shots. ACU definitely has to get, as you said, better clears to get it. But ACU is doing a really well job on offense. Just the unfortunate decision, unfortunate shots off miss. We see the crossbar downs, the hitting the post. So ACU is definitely putting up a fight this entire time as the game's just 1-0. So what do you suggest? As you said, defensive like makes or breaks this series. So what should ACU do to correct the defensive mistakes that you're seeing?
I think we definitely need to stop blowing through the back post. I do see a lot of back post blow-throughs. And like it's weird. It's like almost like we're rushing every single touch as if we didn't have some space. And yeah, there's a lot of pressure coming our way, but I think that really gets into their head and it really makes them feel like when someone's not there, that someone is going to be there.
Yeah.
So I think if they stop seeing Ghost, then we'll finally find our path to that clear.
Game number 3 is underway. ACU needs to win all of the games right here in order to win this series. So I keep hearing you mention the term back post.
Yes.
Like, what does that mean? Can you explain for the viewers that possibly don't know
All
what that
right,
means?
so basically, when the ball is on one side and when you're on defense, the opposite side post is called the back post. So if the ball is on the left side, back post would be the right post of the goal. So basically, when you rotate, when you come back, you basically want to have like a little check-in with the back post. And that really nails your rotation. It allows you to save most of the goal, no matter where the shot comes from.
So back post is important for all that. Big Schmidt
Oh my
with
god!
a nutty shot off the angles.
Oh my! You're gonna see Lil Bro get 50'd by Bear, and this 50 is very crucial because this sets up Big Schmidt. But just because it was a great pass doesn't mean the shot wasn't fantastic. The speed that had to be there and the positioning made that goal happen. And that right there is what's going to win us games. And we have another pass.
Shot.
And this one goes
And
in!
amazing from
Bear!
Big Schmidt.
And this is what you want to see it from ACU. Schmidt gets the outfield pass, and it goes to Bear, and Bear hits it with the right hitbox corner, slams that one in, and this is what's going to win us games. Reverse sweep incoming.
ACU quickly, within 2 minutes, scoring 2 goals, sending a message to Synergy as they're quickly saying, no, we got what it takes to put you in. Another
and
shot!
one. They just won't stop. They're going pew, pew, pew. We're machine gunning out here.
What is this? Amazing, just in 70 seconds, 3 goals quickly scored.
And you know this is going to help their mentality. They might have been thought, oh no, we're going to get swept. But I promise you, these 3 goals, they are alive. They can take this momentum all throughout the 3 games. 1 goal for each game they're about to throw this. They're going to have this momentum with.
Prime getting it up over there. Bear unable to get anything off the connection. Big Schmidt playing it slowly off the back. Has space, as you said.
Net.
Unable to do anything with it as he slows it down. Prime unable to get a nice connect as it goes up slightly too high. We're putting it down. Schmidt passing it up to Bear. Bear's going to get beat. Big Schmidt's on the wall with 0 boost, unable to do much with that. As ACU is quickly on the counterattack, said machine gunning it onto the goal. Bear getting a nice pass mid, however, unable to be there in the connection. Big Schmidt gets a nice pinch off the wall,
Oh my.
setting it up. However, Fear's going I'm sorry. I can't see who that was, but denying the goal. Fear putting it up. He has some open space here, making him go past. Little Bud unable to get the redirect onto the goal. Fear just playing it slow, going up. ACU has the extended man of Prime. Prime has a shot over here as he's extended. However, he's going to quickly get beat up by Koro. Koro has some space. However, ACU says, nope, we're not letting that go in. Bumps the 3rd man onto the goal. And just unfortunate.
Very unfortunate goal. You know, maybe running the hype a little bit too much. You do see a beautiful little ceiling challenge by Koro. A nice pass from, I didn't get to see his name, but Fear XQ putting it into the bottom left corner. And, you know, this is fine. They have 3 goals, all right. They're like, okay, maybe they were riding the high a little bit too much, and that kind of put them in their place. So really, maybe that was a plus for ACU in the long run.
Definitely. Big Schmidt taking an open shot, but Little Bud's going to be there just in time for it. As you can tell him holding the back post, allowed him to save that, as you were saying.
Yeah.
Little Bud's taking it up. Bear unable to do much. Bear hitting the front post. Koro's going to take a shot right here. And unfortunate, Fear gets an
Yeah.
open shot.
That's going to be a very unfortunate goal. They need to watch out a little bit. The challenge from Bear, I'd say, was the reason that this went in. That was a very crucial challenge. I think there was a lot of belief that challenge would be made, and because it wasn't made, Synergy did get the goal. And with 2 minutes left, they cannot hold back. They need to keep the pressure coming, just like they were in those first 30 seconds.
For ACU Purple, the best defense is a good offense
Yes.
in their case. So they just need to keep up all the pressure right here. As the ball goes into the side, Schmidt trying to fake him out, however, he quickly challenges. So Big Schmidt taking it up off the wall right here, unable to do much. Prime getting up here, unable to do much. Bear passing into Prime. Prime has a boost. Going off the wall, trying to take a quick aerial.
my,
And
almost.
barely gets shut down off of that. Koro has some space, unable to do much. Big Schmidt not letting him do anything with that as he gets pinched back to the other side. Prime in a 1v1 situation, however, he needs to get a pass on. Get a pass one, unable to do much. Prime back on here. Fear going up here. 1 minute remaining. What do we need to see from ACU, Wall, to get them to the past the 1 minute mark?
Basically, if we're gonna win this in this 1 minute, we need to not only play defensive, but we also need. No, I'm sorry. We need to play like if we were down, right? We don't want to get into this mindset where, oh, just 1 minute left, let's just play a hard defense, because that's going to get you scored on. That's not the mindset you want to have. You want to always come at it full force. Maybe the last 20, 30 seconds you can calm down a little bit, not go for as risky plays, but we need to keep up the pressure. We're only up 1 goal, and in Rocket League, that's nothing.
37 seconds remaining in this half of the game. ACU needs to win this goal. Prime with the
Prime!
insane redirect over
Oh
here.
My. Prime showing us why he is the man of the team. You see this clear, but the clear was read like a book by Prime. Prime out here reading Harry Potter, and he's just so good. What did you say?
Prime just clearly reading the opponent, realizing he's going to angle this way, getting the protractor out, getting the angles in, and gets right into the goal, dunking it on him.
Oh my God! I mean, you just
Comfortable.
oh my! And you see that save from Bear. They really just don't want to throw this away. And you see, I think they're taking. I think obviously they're not watching the stream, but I think they are taking their own advice and not like holding it down. I think after they got almost comebacked on, that they decided, hey, we need to play this out, and that's going to be a win in Game 3 for ACU Esports.
ACU winning game number 3 on this. I mean, game number 3, yeah. Game number 3.
Game 3. Game number 3.
So they are up 1-2 on this. So doing an awesome job so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really, really. We really needed that, obviously, because it is a best of 5. Another win for Synergy does close out the series. We do need to pull out the reverse sweep to win, but I do believe in this team. As a member on it, I know that the mindset is there. We do have a coach to help us out, and I think we can do this.
Yeah. ACU coming up on game number 3. They need to win 2 more to close out the series. Synergy just needs 1 more. So hopefully ACU will come out on top and get the 3-1, 2-on-2. So looking good. As you said, they're seeming to become more and more offensive. And they had that quickly 3 goals up. So what do you think off of that? Just the start and then slowing down in the middle.
I mean, obviously, when you can't always be scoring at that pace, so eventually they do have to calm down a little bit. But I mean, that's just normal. That happens. So I mean, but if we can keep up that pressure and get off high like we just did, they can't come back from that. I mean, that's got to be a little bit demoralizing, letting that many goals in, and when you could have closed out the series this game. So they have 2 more chances to close out this game, but we'll see what happens.
5 minutes up for game number 4, and we're on the way. Prime going up, taking it up on the corner right here. Gets the boost, so he's full up. Going to extended. However, Bear's unable to capitalize anything on there. Bear putting it up towards the side. Looks like he's going to be ready for a pass. Little Bud unable to get much on there. Fear, XQ going up. Fear going up to mid. Gets a nice read on it. However, Prime's going to be there ready for the clear. Bear trying to get it off towards the mid. Bear getting ready for a touch. Gets it over 1. Prime getting another 2. However, unable to. Gets bumped, so unable to do anything with that. Big Schmidt behind him. So it was unfortunate double commit right there.
That's an open net right there. I didn't really get a good look at what happened, but this is definitely a defensive breakdown. Maybe a little double commit in the corner for that ball. I mean, and maybe there was probably someone on the right and 2 people double committing on the left. So we definitely got to communicate. That seems like a communication issue. That's something that could be fixed. We have 4 minutes. They don't got to worry about this. Oh, but as I say that, they do go down another goal, and this is right off the kickoff. Very unfortunate. You see Smith taking the kickoff, and it just takes a bad bounce on the right wall, and no one's back in net, and it does sneak its way into the bottom right corner.
ACU down by 2 with 4:16 remaining. So still plenty of time to get the goals. You saw earlier in the game they had 70 seconds to score 3 goals.
Yes,
So
sir.
it's clearly doable from ACU. So ACU getting it off towards the other side. Fear putting it down. However, Bear's going to put a nice shot on there. Little Bud taking it up to the corner. Going up off the wall right here. 30 seconds. Big Schmidt putting it across. Back onto the Synergy side of the field. Cora Lobus over here going up. Bear trying to get something off of it, however, gets quickly over him. Bear putting it back down to Big Schmidt. Schmidt winning the 50 on this side. Prime and Bear trying to go for a pinch, however, unable to. Bear gets unable to get a shot on the net. Prime has plenty of boost to put something up here. Puts it off the wall, however, quickly gets back. Big Schmidt putting it off across the board. Coro putting it up. Big Schmidt saying, no, we're not going to let that happen. Going up. Bear putting it up. Nice shot from over here. Prime trying to get a redirect on there, however, unable to do much. Bear putting a shot on, however, unable to do much. Prime getting up there, and unfortunate open net.
Unfortunate, but hey, you got to give props to Synergy here. I mean, they're finding the holes in the defense here. And you do see that, I think it was Primes went up a little bit too far, and that's not exactly what you want from, your team. The third definitely has to be a little bit farther back. You don't want to commit ever when your 2 teammates are up, and it costs them.
Yeah, Big Schmidt not letting it go across the goal, putting it back up, getting a straight pass over. Going nice boom over here. Bear getting a redirect on and barely missing the corner on that. Big Schmidt playing it slow, wins a 50, wins another 50, putting it back up. However, Synergy's going to be there for the put down. Nice save from Prime. However, there's a double come in on that side. Bear, last one up. Bear in the overextended position. Going up there, Bear coming up. Fear putting it there. Fear putting it back into the corner. Big Schmidt putting it up. Gets a nice touch, however, unable to do much. Little Bud going up. Passing it towards mid. An open goal from there again.
Hey, you got to give props to Synergy here. This is actually a really, really good thought-out goal here. I mean, you're going to see that Little Bud, a little bit of solo plays, gets it past all of them. Doesn't take the shot, though, and what a smart decision because he does get the pass off to Coro, and they do put it in his 4-0. Now, this is tough, but it's not impossible. There's still hope for Abilene Christian, but definitely going to have to work for it.
Prime putting it across, not letting it go towards anywhere towards the goal. Another shot, and it goes bar down and hits straight into the goal.
And, we were talking about ACU last game going, like, rapid fire, but I think Synergy was listening to his stream, and they had something to say about that. Coming out 5 goals. Hey, if they can put in 5 goals in, like, about half the game, then we can too, right?
Definitely agree with that. So ACU needs to get 5 goals in with 2:15 remaining in this game. So looks like they're both second together in the goal. Bear, plenty of boost, puts it up over. However, Lil Bud's not going to let him take a quick shot on that. Prime putting it back towards mid. Big Schmidt not able to do much. Big Schmidt putting it down. Prime trying to get past the Bear. Bear taking a shot. Unable to do one. Oh, Fear AQ is unable to do it. Bear unable to fake him out. Fear XQ going to get the thing. Bear unable to get a pass there. Prime putting it back towards the corner. Getting another shot in and gets a nice goal in.
This is the start. This is what you need, all right? Every comeback has to start somewhere, right? And we get ours, 1:48 remaining. Prime gets a nice flick over the defense. And this is the start of something, maybe something magical.
ACU, 1:48 remaining. Needs to get 4 more goals to tie it and bring it into overtime. Prime getting a nice pass towards mid. However, barely going to get beat. Bear's going to barely get beat. Prime unable to read it. Big Schmidt gets a 50 with them, putting it down. However, doesn't do much. The ball goes across ACU's half of the goal. Bear gets a nice shot. However, Little Bud's going to get a 50. They put it back towards mid. Has no more boost, unable to do much. Looks like Prime's going to be chased down. However, going to do much. Putting a shot on. However, it's going to quickly be saved. Prime getting a bump on Little Bud, getting it across the goal. However, do much. Big Schmidt getting across. Do it here. Big Schmidt putting it up. Coro unable to do much. Bear typing it up. Coro putting it down. Big Schmidt going up. Right here. Prime putting it across the goal. Got some chances. Putting it down across. 1 minute remaining. ACU needs 4 more goals to put it up. Bear putting it in. Do it right here. Bear going to go around. If you're AQ doing it here, putting it across the goal. And Prime putting it in as it drops across.
All right, and this is going to be a really nice goal. Unfortunate touch by Fear, but Bear does capitalize. He gets the pass, and it rolls down, and Prime is in prime position to get that goal.
50 seconds remaining. 3 goals needed for ACU. ACU getting a kickoff right there, getting the second block. Little Bud's going to be there. However, gets demoed. A shot on there. Big Schmidt can be able to read it. However, Fear XQ will be able to do much. Faking it for Prime. Prime putting it on there. However, Coro's going to be there for the touch. Bear putting it across to Schmidt. Schmidt unable to connect. Prime trying to shadow defense his way over here. Prime putting it over to Big Schmidt. Big Schmidt has plenty of boost, putting it towards mid. Fear is going to knock it back on that side. Coro's putting it down for Little Bud to take a shot. Coro gets bumped. Big Schmidt takes the mid boost. Fear XQ unable to connect right here. Right here, Coro. Right here, unable to go it. Prime gets demoed by Prime. Coro has an open goal and gets the corner right here.
What a goal by Coro. You're going to see that there was a really good 50 in the midfield by Coro, and he happens to be in prime position to get this top right. And with 6 seconds left, 6-2, hopes aren't really high for ACU, but you have to think they fought for this. You know, they didn't give up. And, you know, with 1 second remaining, we are going to lose the series. But what a game played by Synergy. Really good team. You know, we didn't know much about them, but, yeah.
ACU sadly going to go down 1-3 in this series. So they're now 2-2 in IGL and that heartbreaking loss against Synergy. They did really well, got them in the game that they won. They had machine gun over and over and over again. So hopefully we get to see more of that from ACU. They go 1-1 for the night. So any closing comments, Wall, about their performance in that game?
You know, I think it was a really good series. I think there's a lot to learn from, and, you know, maybe next time we'll play them again in the future, and maybe it'll be the other way.
Hopefully. So thank y'all so much for tuning in. We appreciate y'all tuning in, supporting the ACU Purple and their ventures against Rocket League this week. So taking a win in C-Star League and losing for an IGL. So thank y'all so much. And don't forget, go Wildcats.